Well, moving on, it's time for Trending on TWILA, where we go online to see what you guys were talking about on social media this week.
President Donald Trump's inauguration ceremony had everyone talking online last week. The ag community was buzzing with excitement as dozens of tractors rolled through the inaugural parade to showcase the importance of agriculture in rural America.
It's the Rural Tractor Brigade from Elkhorn, Nebraska.
rfd-tv organized the Rural Tractor Brigade, led by national FFA members, which featured both red and green tractors driven by leaders from various ag groups.
American Farm Bureau President Zibby Duvall shared live videos on his Facebook page all day, and he said that he was excited to drive his Case tractor through the streets of our nation's capital. What an exciting way to see rural America featured during this historic event.
From tractors to Skittles, social media went candy crazy last week after a massive load of Skittles spilled onto the road, creating a crimson candy-coated highway in Dodge County, Wisconsin. News sources say the candies were en route to a local dairy farm to feed cattle when the box fell apart and spilled onto the highway.
The story spurred dozens of articles online as people asked, is this a candy cow conspiracy, and why are we feeding Skittles to cows? Dairy farmer and cattle nutritionist Laura Daniels posted this video response on her farm's Facebook page to address the question and explain why candy is actually a good source of carbohydrates for cattle feed.
And we really take it serious, the fact that we're producing this really awesome food source from, milk, cheese, yogurt, all of it.
Daniel said this is a good way for farmers to cut back on the cost of feed when corn prices are high. And I seem to remember back in 2008 when commodity prices went up, this was one of the options for some cattle ranchers and some dairy farmers to be able to find a way to supplement the feed that was a little less expensive. And no waste.
That is true, no waste. And a lot of times they do that around Halloween when they have so much candy left over. And it's a good way to feed a lot of cows in a dairy. So, well, now it's time for our weekly trending trivia. Last week we asked you, what feature is unique about Grand Canyon rattlesnakes? And the correct answer is B, they are pink in color so that they'll blend in with the rocks along the canyon. This week's question is, which part of a cow's stomach acts as a fermentation chamber to help digest food? Is it A, the omasum, B, the rumen, or C, the abomasum?
To enter this week's trending trivia contest, simply log on to your Facebook or Twitter account and post your answer with the hashtag TWILATrivia. We will pick one winner from the correct entries, and you'll get a special prize pack because we have some stuff left over from our trip to Arizona. Great little prizes from the Grand Canyon. That does it for this edition of This Week in Louisiana Agriculture. Be sure to join us next week when I'll bring you a story showing you how the Girl Scouts and the NRCS are teaming up for conservation.
For all of us here at TWILA, I'm Kristen White. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you right here next week.